Hey, what's up, y'all? Coming to you with the tutorial about note repeat for Groove Agent 4. Now, I watched the other video from Steinberg where they showed the new features and they actually went through note repeat, but there were 3 things that I just didn't get. And I watched that video 20 times. The reason I didn't get them is not because I'm a dummy. Is because the guy just went through it. He didn't explain exactly what it is he was doing. So, I like the beat though. He did a nice beat over there. But check it out. I'm going to show you the things that I missed, and chances are a lot of you missed the same thing. Basically, on the video it says Groove Agent 4.2 is what you need. The problem is I got Cubase 8.5 and it came with 4.2.1. The one that you need is 4.2.3. If you don't have 4.2.3, you're not going to have this perform little tabby here in your Groove Agent 4. You're going to have only the load, the edit, and the options. Just 3 are going to be there. And you need this perform for this to open up. And when you open it up, you need to press active, because when you open it up, it's not even there. He didn't even tell you to turn it on. You got to turn it on. You turn it on. These 8 different variations will pop up. Okay? So that's the first thing you have to do. You have to have 4.2.3. So go to Steinberg, download the 4.2.3, and you should be fine as far as having the features. Now, what else I didn't understand? Well, he went to this, and he made it do this. But if you look at this right here, this number 1, notice how when I hit this hat, it stays orange. Well, it's actually orange without me hitting the hat. He didn't tell me that at the same time, while you're pressing down whatever you want to do, triplets or doubles or whatever, you have to hold down whatever key on your physical keyboard, not your computer keyboard, not the one that's on Cubase right here, not this one, the one that is your MIDI controller. You have to hold it down. You have to hold it down to make this light trigger. Now it says I have it set to C5, C5 sharp. The reason why they put it up there is because over here, they are located way up here, and chances are you're not going to use these pads way back here. So as you can see, C5 starts way back here, and if you see it's grayed out, you can't even use it. And that's on purpose because that's for triggering, okay? So let's go back to 3, where I have my instruments. So once you load your instruments in, when you load your instruments in right here, and also, I'm going to show you guys how to put your own sample in there because they didn't show that either. To put your own sample, you go to Edit, you touch where you want to sample, you right-click right here on the name, you press Replace Sample, you go to your hard drive, wherever you have your sounds, and you can audition your sounds by touching it and pressing the keyboard at the same time. Okay? So once you have it in here, go back to Perform, and you want to go ahead and hold down the key on your keyboard and play it. And you can even change it, like if I want to change this to something else, I can change it to a 30-second. See? I can change it to a 64. Now, the reason why they have 8 of them, so you ain't got to physically do that. You can actually put a 32 here, a 32 here. You can put a 64 here. Okay? Now, how are you going to reach these? Well, if this is a C key, this is not a C key, this is a C sharp. So that's the black key right above the white key. So if I press the black key, now the 2 lights up. How about that? Now if I press the D, which is the next key, that one lights up, and so forth. To the 4th key, the 5th key up, the 6th key up. Remember, we're like 3 octaves up from a 25 key keyboard, because I'm using an Akai MK25, so I only have 25 keys to work with, so I got to constantly press the octave up to go up 2 more scales. Okay? So that's how you do it. You hold down and you press. I can hold down the 2nd one and press. See? Hold down the 3rd key and press. You're doing different things. Hold down the 4th key. See? And that way you can do different beats off of one beat, and you got to make, without changing this one over and over again. So that's the second thing that he didn't explain. The third thing he didn't explain was this. I'm actually playing this. When you first get a Groove Agent, you want to go ahead and right click you want to go ahead and you want to turn on all of your outputs. That way, your kick, snare, shakers can be on their own output. See, output 6, 7, 8. I haven't used those yet. Now, I made a mistake of putting a hat here, thinking it can make a triplet within these. But I was mistaken, because when I pressed this down for that, let's press this one. When I press this one down, you know, hold on, where is it? It made all of them go crazy. Let me go to the groove agent. All right, here it is. When I press this down here, it made them all go crazy when I played the beat. Watch. Hear all that? See how it sound all crazy? That's because I'm using this hi-hat that's within this family. You got to actually come down here, right? You have to set up your inputs to your MIDI controller, and your output has to go to the main, the same as the one at the top. But all you did was you right-clicked, you added a MIDI track separate from these that's outputted already, because once you press output here, it's going to automatically create these tracks up under this. You ain't got to do that physically. It's going to do that for you when you push all, right? But you got to physically make this one that you want to do triplets on, because this is going to be my triple hi-hat, right? Triple hi-hat. So over here, what do I have to change to make it different but still use the same? Well, the channel has to change. If you notice up here, the top one here, that's on channel, that should be channel 1. This Groove Assistant is channel 1, right? That's channel 1. This one down here has to be channel 2. And when using channel 2, up here on the right hand side, this one says channel 1. This one is channel 2. So in order for me to use this, I have to be on channel 2, right? See? Channel 2. That's where I got it set up at. Just like that. And that's what I'm touched on right here. So now I can play the beat. I can do this one. Right? So basically, that's how you have to do it. It has to be on a separate MIDI away from the track that's underneath the instance of it. You're still using the same instance. You're not opening up two groove things. You only have one open. You're only using one. Okay? You're only using one. As you can see on my rack, you're only using one. You don't use two. But you have to make a separate MIDI and just tie it into the one, but just change the channel. All right? So if you have any more questions, leave a comment at the bottom. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my page. I'll be bringing you more tutorials, more beats, more music. I do R&B music. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, engineer, also videographer. So I make new music videos at least once a month. If you need a music video done, a beat done, or you need some mix or edit, I edit in Cubase, Pro Tools, Cakewalk, Logic, whatever you got, I can edit in. All right. I also do mastering. So, you know, give me a holler, all right? My name is Bobby Washington. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
These three hats have three different meanings. I'm going to break them down hat by hat. This hat represents me, the family man, husband, and father. This hat represents me, the musician, producer, singer, songwriter, street promoter. This hat represents me as a filmmaker, feature films, and vlogging. These hats also represent where I'm from, Miami. The cliche, you're a jack of all trades, but somehow I managed to master all three. I'm Bobby Washington, and these are my vlogs.